What is good, my journeys? What is good, my journeys? Listen, when you get your soul and your mind to work together, that's when your third eye can activate. Let's break it down, man. So, your third eye is nothing but your first eye, really, your spiritual eyes to know, to see, and to feel, and to the unseen, right? But your soul and your mind, to me, is two different things. But once you get those two things connected and wired, that's when your third eye can activate. Because the mind works off logic, okay? It works off the seen, the things that make sense on this realm. But your soul is something that's immortal. It has no time. It has no gender. It has no race. It just is, right? Finna dive deep, y'all. Get ready. So that being said, when you get your mind to help your soul and then let your soul help your mind, that's when you can activate, as we call it, the third eye, your spiritual eyes, and be more in tune with the spiritual realm or this spiritual plane, right? But Earth is so different and dense that when we come here, we forget. We forget our true gifts. We forget our true talents. We forget our purpose here. And that is the whole ideal of Earth, right? And that is my opinion. That is why spirits hover over Earth, because they know that they can manipulate, because we're going through the seasons of forgetting and then relearning and then empowering, right? But get your spirit and your mind to work together. Because sometimes we're too logic, meaning we only believe in what we see. And that's the trap. This world we live in is spiritual. It is all spiritual. Everything has a spiritual meaning and an agenda behind it, okay? But sometimes we can be so caught up in the spiritual that we don't know how to work on this physical plane, in a sense, right? So when you learn how to balance out your spiritual and your physical world, you're going to be an alchemist. You're going to be able to turn the worst into good, man. Okay? So that being said, start to meditate. That is the key way to activate your third eye, is meditation, because you're taking the time to rewire your brain. I remember when I started to meditate, I felt more connected to the spiritual realm. And I felt like I could get more information, not just from this world, but from the other worlds too, from the other planes as well, okay? But this information helped me. A lot of the information I'm giving you guys comes from years ago, from sitting in meditations. This is a spiritual realm we live in, but we've been told it's only physical. It's the 3D, as we call it, right? But it's all an illusion. When we leave this realm, the game is not over. We're still learning. We're still traveling. We're still experiencing. Okay, but the third eye is so powerful, and I know the third eye gets a bad rap, but it's really just the spiritual eyes to see. Okay, because let me tell you something, it is so many games and illusions being placed upon us, and we don't even know. I'm not gonna be specific on what, because it's just so much. But if you can't see the games and the illusion that these beings create for us, you will be part of the game. You will be part of the ones that we got to go up against. Not saying we're going to fight you, but we're going to have to kind of pull you to the side and say, hey, open your eyes up and see. Hey, you need to go sit down somewhere and discover your purpose. Because if you don't, you're going to fall for anything. I was watching this movie, man. I forgot the name of it. But it was basically talking about a job, and this job was basically programming people. But you had certain ones that will continue to produce this lie to pull other people to come work at this job. And I said that is so true, because I don't want to be too specific, because I don't want to come from nobody that work for these big companies and things like that. But you will have certain people that rely on these dreams now, that rely on the benefits of this job, right? Maybe they pay their bills, maybe they pay their light bills, maybe they have a 401k, whatever it is, but they have good benefits. That's how they get us, right? Whole time we think we become a successful, but in a matter of 10 years, 20 years, when we really want to retire, 30 years, we have nothing to fall back on. But you have all these other people supporting as though it's something good. But like I said, if you don't have the eyes to see, you will fall for anything. You will fall for comfort. Key thing, we fall for comfort, bro. We fall for comfort. And I get it. Hey, we all just want to feel safe and get our bills paid where we don't have to worry. But that's a trap. Because that's how they get us. They know we need comfort. We need some type of solution. Let me tell you how this world works, man. They create the problem and give us a solution, but that solution creates more problems. You feel me? They design it to where we have to rely on them or be asking them for the answers. You feel me? Like, hey, we need some type of cure. We need this. But you will fall for anything if you're not aware. And that is why I'm talking about the third eye in this video. So don't think I'm just giving y'all some bull. No, I just want y'all to be able to see. Because if you can't see, you're going to fall for anything that you see. I'm going to be honest. So drop a like and type in the comments right now, I can see. My third eye is activated, or my spiritual eyes are open. I'm anointed. I'm awakened. Type it down below, man, because I'm an awakened person, man. And there's so many levels to me. And I don't really talk about these topics right here because it's so many out there on YouTube. And it's just like another video out there. But I really want to shoot it at a different angle, you know. You got to get your soul and your mind to work together. Because if you don't, it's going to be hard to live on this plane. It's not just you that they're fighting. They're fighting your spirit. They're fighting your essence. Because they know if you unlock the truth, if you unlock the realness of who you are, game over. They know they got to shut you up or keep you quiet because you know too much. And that's why it's so hard to deal with the chosen ones, because we know too much, bro. And we don't try to be controlling. We don't try to act like we know it, but we just know because we've been what? Gifted the eyes to see into a realm where people can't see. Like, even if it's not on a spiritual thing, some of you guys can know when your friends and their friends is not good for them. You can see clear as day that they just using them, but they can't see. But you can see it. So you always helping people to be able to see things. You probably know that this new job that your friend took ain't for them. And it's going to have them depressed, going to have them strung out, but they happy, so you support them. But you know, in the back of your mind, this job finna kind of mess my bro over, or this job finna mess sis over. But I'm going to let her experience. And they come back to you, man, this job had messed me over, bro. They were lying, bro. The management all over the place. They taking people hours because you already seen it coming. A lot of my people out there, bro, you're very, very psychic. See, in the movies, they get like this little ball and they have it so evil and like demonic in a way. But having the eyes to see is nothing but having the eyes to see into the realms that's unseen. So a lot of us, we are psychic, meaning we have intuition. Intuition is not demonic. Intuition is not evil. That's something that was given to you. But you want to know what it is? They told you it was something bad. They told you it was something evil, something that's not real, something that's like on a fairy tale level. So when you do feel a sign or you feel emotions, you think it's you just going crazy, where it's not you. But a lot of you guys are psychic. You see things before they happen. You even have dreams, because everything happens in the spiritual realm before the physical. That's what we be missing. And that's why I'm trying to get you guys to be more into your spiritualness, because that is where the world is about to move to. Because everything is about to be 3D now. Everything is about to be physical. Meaning, everything is going to be on a screen. Nothing is going to really be spiritual about this world anymore. And if y'all are not careful, you're going to fall right into it. And even myself, if I'm not careful, you feel me? So get your eyes, get your soul and your mind to work together so you can see. Because in these coming days, man, you're going to need it. Because it's finna get ugly. I'm not here to scare y'all. I'm not here to bash y'all. But it is time to wake up, bro. This world feels so dead to me. It feels so dead. You ever tried to have a real conversation with somebody and they couldn't relate? You ever tried to talk to somebody and they didn't even know what you was even saying? But it's really common sense. But a lot of people can't see. A lot of people can't comprehend. We lost. As they call it, lost in the sauce. I'm not perfect. I got a lot of things I got to work on. But one thing I know is that I'm aware. And I can see. And I can see bull from a mile away. And right now, what we doing is bull. It is bull, bro. False success, false happiness, false relationships. It's everywhere, bro. I said this on my live. I said, nowadays, it's like people praise people that ain't really showing them nothing. They get all the praise. Oh, this is my idol. He helped me so much. How? You want to be like him. You want to be like her. Who are you? Probably taking y'all too deep on that one. Y'all ain't gonna like me on that one, but it is what it is, bro. But we praise a lot of things that ain't good for us, bro. I miss the relationships where you actually meet them and you talk and you hug and you go out on dates. Like, bro, I miss that. And it's so hard for me to date and be able to relate to a lot of girls out here because the love I want is so deep. And for my queens out there, it's hard for you to date a guy because you want that old school love, opening up your door for you. You feel me? Checking in on you, giving you reassurance, buying you some flowers. You know what I'm saying? For us fellas, we want a girl that we can lean on, have that feminine essence, you know? Like, give me that old school love. I don't know about this new school, all this toxic, want to fight, argue, insecure. I don't need that. You know what I'm saying? I seen my grandparents be in love for my whole lifetime. You feel me? Like, come on now. That real love. And I'm pretty sure they ain't went through hell, but they love each other. I'm gonna break it down to you. They probably argued. I seen my granddaddy and grandma, you know, say some things to each other, not bad things, but, you know, be angry. But I still see my grandma go fix my granddaddy a plate. If my grandma needed something did, I still seen my granddaddy get out that bed and go help her. That's unconditional love. I'll never forget, I was talking to this girl one time, to this queen. I hate saying girl, but I was talking to this queen one time, and I was kind of upset with her. And before I hung up the phone, I said, I love you. I hung up. She called me back and said, wait a minute, did you say that you love me? I said, yes, I love you. Oh, you thought like because I'm mad at you that I don't love you? That's what you thought? Oh, no, I'm not one of them. If I said I love you, I mean it. She was like, wow, okay. Well, call me when you... And after that, I ain't even want to hang up. I said, we good. Let's talk. You know, same thing I was talking about. I was trying to say. Another thing is, you got to communicate in these relationships. You gotta connect with each other on a deeper level. You have to. You got to communicate. A lot of people say communication is not key. I feel like it really is. Because if you ain't communicating, you cannot be talking, but y'all spirit can still be communicating. So it's still like y'all vibing with each other. But if y'all don't know what each other desire or want, how can you guys know? How can you guys work things out if you're not willing to sit down and put y'all things to the side? And one thing about me, bro, and I'm going to say this, I'm willing to have the conversation. I'm willing to hear where I went wrong, and I'm willing to tell you where you went wrong. But I'm also willing to listen, okay? But one thing I will not allow is for you to guilt trip me for doing the things I had to do for me. And they must not guilt trip you for doing the things you need to do to put yourself in position. Sometimes we got to leave people, and it hurts, but we got to figure ourselves out. And some of them be, you left me. Yes, I had to leave you so I can better cater to you. I had to leave you so I can find myself because things got toxic. I love you, but I'm not finna lose myself because of you. And even when it comes to friends, sometimes you gotta kind of leave friends in the background because you gotta become successful. You gotta be the dictator of your life. And that's why I say, man, if you guys can't see with these spiritual eyes, bro, I don't know what to tell you. You're gonna fall for anything. You're gonna let anything bother you. You're gonna let anything steal your joy and your peace. But not me, bro. I'm a sensitive soul. Things happen to me and I gotta, shake it off. But I will not allow someone or something to steal my peace. But open you guys' spiritual eyes. Please. Please, y'all. Like, I don't know if I'm just ahead of my time or whatever, but bro, this world just feels so weird. And I'm even doing the traveling, and it still just feels weird. It still feels weird, bro. It just feels off. And it's because we're not aiding to society. We're not aiding to each other. We're just all about ourselves. And that being said, the world will forever be the way it is. Because we're not taking the time to focus, to heal. But I love you guys so much. Don't forget, I do have a website. Drop a like, man. Go ahead and drop a like. Drop one. No. Yeah, man. Drop a like, man, if you was inspired by this video, man. It just helps the video get pushed out there. That's all I'm asking for, man. I'm helping you. Just help your boy video get pushed out there, man, so other people can see it and be helped just like you. But other than that, drop a comment down below. Let me know how you feeling, what you seeing, what you experiencing. I'm always checking them out. If I can't respond, just know your boy busy, but I always just like to see you guys talk to your boy, because it gets me through my day, it gets me through my life, man, and our human experience, as we call it. But I love you guys so much. See you in the next video. Peace.